It again. The member for Herbert.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Social Services. Will the Minister advise the House why it's important to achieve savings in the social services portfolio to ensure a sustainable safety net for current and future Australians who need our support?
I call the Honourable Minister for Social Services.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I thank the member for Herbert for his question. We know on this side of the House that if you want to do things, you have to have savings to pay for the things that you want to do, and if you want to fix the budget, you've got to have savings to fix the budget, Madam Speaker. Otherwise, you're just a budget smuggler, Madam Speaker. You're just a budget smuggler because that's what the Leader of the Opposition does, Madam Speaker. In this budget, there are $7 billion worth of savings in the social services portfolio, and those savings are designed, Madam Speaker, to ensure that we can invest programs to get young Australians and families into jobs. That's what we're doing, Madam Speaker, to support them to make the choice to be in work, and we're doing it, Madam Speaker, with these savings to reduce the deficit we inherited from those opposite, Madam Speaker, as they run up the bills year and year and year on top of that, Madam Speaker. But what we've done also, Madam Speaker, is we're doing this to accommodate the investments and the expenditure which we know we will have to do to ensure a secure safety net in the future. Now, we've talked about the need to fund the Jobs for Families package, Madam Speaker, but we also have to fund the NDIS. The NDIS, Madam Speaker, something that is supported by both sides of the House, right across the chamber, over both chambers, Madam Speaker, but there is some realities that we have to deal with. It will grow 1 full percentage point of GDP in terms of cost over the next 5 years. When it comes to full effect, in 5 years from now, Madam Speaker, it is going to cost the Commonwealth some $11.7 billion, $5.4 billion of which, Madam Speaker, is unfunded. It's unfunded by the levy, Madam Speaker, and if those opposite think you can make big commitments without making the savings you need to absorb these important investments, Madam Speaker, then they're not up to the job. I know that the Shadow Minister, the member for Jagga Jagga, has said that you've got to pay for these things somehow, Madam Speaker. Well, I've been thinking, where is this somehow place? Where is this somehow place where you can magically fund all of your commitments? And I thought it might be somewhere over the rainbow, Madam Speaker, way up high. There's a land that I've heard of, once in a lullaby. That's what they think, Madam Speaker. They are living in a fantasy land when it comes to how you pay for your budget promises. We've got the Wizard of Oz over here, Madam Speaker, all smoke and mirrors. And it's time for those opposite, Madam Speaker, to come back to reality, whether it's the flying monkeys up the back or the cowardly lion or Dorothy herself over here, Madam Speaker. It's time for her to stand up and tap its shoes together, come back to reality and say there's no place like home. There's no place like home.